Last fall, when I was hiking along the crest trail in the Chiricahuas, I hiked right past Raspberry Peak. And I thought to myself, why, yes, I would like to eat raspberries on Raspberry Peak. So today's the day, though my day didn't work out quite how I planned it. The shortest route to the peak, about 9 miles or so round trip, starts on the west side of the Chiricahua Mountains. From the start of Turkey Creek Road, it's about 10 miles of dirt road to the Sycamore Campground. Then a final mile to the Morse Canyon Trailhead. This mountain range has had the name Chiricahua for a long time. In the late 1600s, Sierra de Chiricahua first appeared on a map produced by Padre Quino and the Spanish military as they traveled through this area. The name may have been based on Opata Indian words that mean Mountain of the Wild Turkeys. Morse Canyon Trail is steep, about 1,900 feet of elevation gain in the 2.3 miles to Morse Saddle. It's a steady climb and shady, though it's filled with evidence of the damage done by the Horseshoe 2 fire that burned through nearly 250,000 acres in these mountains in 2011. During monsoon season, it's also filled with lots of ferns and flowers. At Morse Saddle, that trail does not play around. 2.4 miles or so with almost 2,000 feet of elevation gain. It's steep. A couple weeks ago I was here and we went right up there to Johnson Peak. And there are some phenomenal views up there. But I am heading this way along the crest trail now over to Monte Vista Peak and Raspberry Peak. I've got to make some good time because the clouds are already building up and there's a pretty good chance of rain this afternoon. And one place you don't want to be is in a forest in the middle of a thunderstorm. From the saddle, it's a relatively flat 1.3 miles over to Monte Vista Peak, and there are lots of new pines along the way that give you hope that the forest is recovering from that 2011 fire. I've heard people say how much they enjoy hiking in a storm with thunder all around. I am not one of those people. I had thought I'd go to Monte Vista Peak, but clouds are building up already, and my main plan is to go to Raspberry Peak. So I'm going to go to Raspberry Peak first. In hindsight, I should have turned around at this point. But since it was less than a mile to Raspberry, and gosh darn it, I wanted to eat my raspberries on Raspberry Peak, I continued. I headed around to the east side along the disappearing Raspberry Ridge Trail and bushwhacked up from there. But if I had to do it over again, I would have just headed up to the peak from the crest trail and saved myself a half mile or so. I don't see a peak register over in this pile of rocks. And I don't see a peak register around here. It's really lovely up here. Just beautiful. And just as I was about to break out my raspberries, I think it's in my best interest that I eat my raspberries somewhere other than Raspberry Peak. Whew, I'm getting out of here just in time. I put my camera away and headed back the way I came, as fast as I could. And this is as close as I'm going to get to Monte Vista Peak today because there are still plenty of storm clouds around. Since the crest trail is just as exposed to lightning as any of the nearby peaks, I quick-stepped the 2 miles along the crest back to Morse Saddle, with thunder chasing me all the way. I'm happy to see the Morse Canyon Trail sign because it is still looking pretty sketchy. I think I can get back to my car in about an hour from the Morse Canyon saddle, and if I'm very, very lucky, the rain gods will hold off and let me get there without getting soaked. Two and a half miles doesn't take an hour when you're being chased by thunder. Well, I got very, very lucky. Oh, that darn junco pooped all over my car. Go away, you little poopin' pooper. Ah. And finally, after 9.5 miles and 3,300 feet of elevation gain, I'll have my raspberries here in the car. Raspberries really aren't my favorite fruit. They're kind of bitter. Oh, that's enough of that. I really hope you liked this hike, and I especially hope that your raspberries are sweeter than the ones that I didn't get to eat on Raspberry Peak. If you're looking for other hikes like this, click the links at the end of this video, and I think you'll find a hike that suits you. And I'll see you on the next hike.